Is Amazon on the brink of the greatest documentary of all time?
This is absolutely incredible stuff for them. The other way to look at it is, what is the story here? Mid-table club who spent big and poorly over the summer, easily beaten by the financially doped Champions League finalists, Chelsea and Man City. Like a club famed for shambolic, gutless defending can see the succession of hilariously shambolic goals with gutless defending. Like perennial nutcase and red card waiting to happen. Granit Xhaka gets sent off of his club 3-0 down. Like there's nothing really all that interesting happening here. It's just a big load of stuff you would expect to happen.
There is that element, but there is, like Sunderland, this is Sunderland till I die on steroids. Like we could go right back to 2006, obviously, since all this started, like since the decline began. But I decided to look at it since Wenger left. Now, you have to remember, Wenger had 12 years of this decline. And what was the most obvious thing that they needed all the time there? They needed a backbone, and I mean that in a mental sense and a physical sense. Like they needed, they needed guts, they needed winners, they needed players who wouldn't wilt at the first sign of adversity. So they always needed centre halves and a proper midfielder. And they were always looking for it. It was worse than United trying to find a new Roy Keane when they went through Jemba and Alan Smith. So I just looked at the last 3 seasons since Wenger left. Wenger's only been gone for 3 full seasons. This is the 4th summer transfer window. And here's the list of centre halves and centre midfielders. And I mean like holding centre midfielders that they've brought in since then. Since the 2018-19 summer transfer window. Ben White, Lukonga, Partey, Gabriel, Pablo Mari, William Saliba, David Luiz, Lucas Torreira, Papas Tapopoulos, Guendouzi. 10 players, 223 million. 10 players in 3 seasons to come in and play centre-back or midfield. That position that Arsene Wenger needed to sort out. They only needed to buy 3 players. They've spent 223 million. Like, not one of them is going to be the answer.